What's up, Honda Bros, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are gonna be featuring one of the best supercars ever made. I'm not talking about a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. I'm talking about one, if not the best Hondas ever made. Let's go check it out.
Hi, my name's Indy. This is my 96 Acura NSX Targa Turbo. So the exterior, what we've done here is we have Stacy side skirts, Pride side intakes, carbon fiber. We have a newer front lip from I believe 97. Pretty much it's all stock except for just a few, the side skirts, different. It's got the OEM 2002 to 2005 rear valence, and it also has the 2002-2005 OEM rear taillights. Oh yeah, it's also got the NSXR carbon fiber oil. Yeah. So the suspension in this car is a teen coilover setup, and the wheels are Boston CV3s. Stagger 19 by 10 and a half, I believe, in the back with a pretty good offset to see the concave. We had to get bigger calipers in the back just to get these rims on. So the brakes on this car are Brembos in the front, and we have in the back we had to get bigger rotors on the stock calipers just to get the Boston CV3s on it because of the crazy concave on the car. Yeah, so we decided to put the amps instead of in the back trunk, far away from the the head unit, and it works fine here. And they're two Alpine old school V12s and Alpine head unit, Pioneer door speakers, Pioneer IB flat subwoofer in the floor panel, in a custom APX Angus low, very shallow mounted carbon fiber box. Okay, so the interior has a lot of carbon fiber. We got the carbon fiber from Pride exhaust out in the States, and so we got Pride carbon fiber door handles, Pride carbon fiber triangle pieces. I'm not sure what those are called. Then we got the steering column, the knee bolster where the key goes in. Those are all carbon fiber, and we got the carbon fiber vents in the interior to match the carbon fiber exterior. And the carbon fiber exterior vents are also from Pride. So it was a big shout out to those guys. Sent me a lot of stuff. So the interior center console is all custom work done by, again, APX, and so we got the double din in there, and then we got the OEM Acura navigation pod at the top, but we didn't put a navigation pod in there, we put the gauges in there, so it ended up being a good spot for that. So it's all, everything's out of the way, looks nice and clean. The seats are Recaro JDMs, and they were custom stitched, the diamond pattern, and the interior was completely redone. We got new carpet in there, got new mats. It was all taken completely apart, bottom to the top, redone. You can see there's a lot of tan in the car. The original parts were all tan, so we had them covered in black because the tan from 1996 didn't look very good and it didn't look very clean. So we kept some parts tan just to give it that look, but most of the parts we covered back to black. It's just a shift knob is the billet knob. Yeah, I do have the Signs of Speed short shifter, but it didn't need it, so I'm happy with it. The steering wheel is a Momo race steering wheel, and it works great with this car. This car originally came from the U.S. That's why the odometer's in miles, and then it was imported years and years ago. I bought it in 2014 from the person that imported it from the U.S. So the paint code is R77. It's specifically for this car. There are 3 different shades of this R77. So when I had the Stacy side skirts painted, what we had to do was take those 3 paint cards out and go in different environments to find out which one matched. That's why they matched really well. So we had to kind of look at it in different angles. So this car is in 1996. So in 1995, Acura Honda came out with the TARGATOP. TARGATOP made it a little bit heavier because they had to put extra weight in between the interior window here and where the engine bay is. So there's extra pieces of aluminum there just to make it more structurally sound. So it did get a little bit of increased weight, but it looks better with the Targa. And the Targa, I have it stowed in the back. That's not where it typically goes. It typically goes on top of the engine. There's an engine cover, but because the engine is all nicely done, we thought we'd delete that and just put it in the trunk. Okay, so the engine is a 3-liter Acura NSX motor, and it is fully built. All the internals are done, from forged pistons, titanium rods, everything. There's a huge long list of things that we did. It's completely rebuilt and redone, and it's got a APX custom turbo setup in it with Comtech headers, just the standard NSX mods, and with the custom turbo setup comes the custom exhaust, and yeah, it's fully done. So it can reach high levels of horsepower depending on the boost.
And you recently dynoed, or last time you dynoed, what was the?
It was a while ago. So last time I dynoed it hit 450 wheel horsepower. Yeah, to the wheels, and a light car like this is more than enough.
What are your future plans for this car?
Future plans are just maintain it, that's it. There's a couple of, we just enjoy it now. It's been took years and years to build, and there's always little things like maintenance stuff that you need to do because it is an older car. For example, the interior doors will need some recovering, but for now it doesn't need anything. The car's good to go. It's mint. Doesn't look like it's from 1996 at all. Original paint on the car. It's never been painted except for the side skirts and obviously the OEM rear valence.
Considering the rarity of the car, how do you feel owning one?
I love it. It was my dream car when I was growing up. When I used to draw it when I was in art class in elementary school, and I still have those drawings. So it's a dream come true, to be honest.
What's the best part of owning an NSX?
Best part of owning an NSX is owning an NSX. It's hands down the best car that you can drive. It's just balanced. If you look at all the videos, the Senna videos, all the work they did in just designing this car, and the fact that it outperformed the Ferrari at that time, it was a big feat for them, and they spent like months and years probably just developing. Even the tires that they chose for this factory NSX was like they changed it like 1,000 times, I think, until they found the right compound. So all that extra little details that they put into it, they truly made a very, very excellent driving experience car. Like it's hard to explain, but once you drive it, then you know. Just the fun of it when you're driving it.
That is a wrap for today's video, guys. I want to say a special thank you to Indy for making this possible and giving me a chance to to showcase his incredible NSX. What did you guys think of his NSX? Would you like to own one day? Let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I had a great time. It was such a great experience. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Thank you.